Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Thursday. I got my water. How are you doing today? If you hear some singing, that's Ray in the other room. I don't know why, because I don't think Ray is recording. But it's been several days since I talked to you last. But I did get some things in the mail. I got my book, The Shining, from Stephen King. By Stephen King. I mean, he didn't send it to me. I started reading it. I'm like on about to start chapter 7, and they're still not staying at the hotel yet. It's talking about some backstory stuff that I didn't know from watching the movies, so it's interesting to me because I don't know, explain. Like I've never read this before, but I read Doctor Sleep, and I loved it. Like it was so good to me, and it like really struck an interesting chord with me. So to me, reading this is like reading the backstory of Danny Torrance, because Doctor Sleep is about Danny Torrance as an adult. So it's like I'm reading this and I'm like, oh, that's why this thing, something I remember from the other book. So it's just a different kind of perspective reading the second one before the first one, even though I've seen the movies. And the other thing I got was Nobody. I got to get Ray to watch it with me, because Ray hasn't seen it yet. But so excited. It's in 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital. I don't know if I have 4K Ultra HD, but something will work on the. Well, I have Blu-ray, but I'm hoping there's extras in here. I really enjoyed this, and one of the things I enjoyed about it, well, besides the fact that it's got Bob Odenkirk in it, and it has, who's this other guy? That played, the guy that played the old scientist on Back to the Future. He's in it, too. But one of the interesting things about it is that it was made during COVID, during a lot of the restrictions, so it's interesting to see how they planned out some of the scenes and stuff, and I'm hoping they have some behind the scenes information about that. But just watching it and knowing when it was filmed, you can tell different things, why they did things the way they did. It's interesting to me, okay? I like stuff like that. So, let me tell you about the plan. I told you I had something coming up this month, right? So next week, Bob and I and my youngest son are going to fly out west to the Midwest, and we're going to visit a friend of my son's, and we're also going to be looking around at places and stuff there, because my son wants to move out there. Now, he wanted to move out there like this month, but he hasn't been able to get his driver's license set up right. Like, some stuff was past due and it's not going to be ready in time, so now he's waiting until the spring to go out there. So we're going out there to look at different stuff, Well, either way, he was going to go out there on his own, our youngest son, and we were like, well, we should go out with him, I mean, he's flown by himself and done stuff, but it'd be nice to see. This friend of his is someone we've known for a long time, so it'd be nice to see him and his young family and spend some time out there. So maybe I'll take some videos out there. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. Well, we'll see. I'm really excited about it. It's the furthest west I've been. Well, northwest. Bob and I have been to, well, he's been farther west than I have, but he was a little kid at the time. But we've been to New Mexico, so anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. Ray and I went to Spirit Halloween today, and we're looking at different things. All the t-shirts were sold out. Like I was hoping to get one of the silly t-shirts. They have these horror t-shirts that look like old Dick and Jane books. I don't know if you know what Dick and Jane books are, but they're like from the 50s or something, maybe earlier than that. But they were like little reader books for school, for elementary school, like before my time. But I've seen them before, you know. And Spot, See Spot Run, Run Spot Run. That's from those books. So there's like t-shirts that are like that, but it'll say something silly like, don't talk to strangers, and then it'll have a picture of, I don't remember which horror characters there. But it's done like the title of one of those books. Oops. Anyway, they're kind of funny. I can't remember the one that I wanted. I think it was The Dreamer or something like. Oh no, that one's not the same series. I like Freddy Krueger, so I probably wanted the Freddy Krueger one. He's got this kind of hand. Woo! So yeah, we're gonna fly out in the middle of next week, and we're gonna stay there for a week, and it'll be nice to get away, but it's the first time we're flying since before COVID, and I'm a little nervous about, how people will be on the plane. We got a direct flight so that it would be less stressful, especially so usually for the past 10 years, or maybe not 10 years, I don't know, but the past several times that I've flown, I've been escorted with a wheelchair because I have difficulty walking long distances, and then I have to walk with a special shoe and stuff like this. So this is going to be the first time that I'm not going to use the wheelchair, and I'm a little nervous about that, but my doctor said I should be okay just going through. He wants me to so I'm not going to. The thing is that I have to wear these boots, and they're like really difficult to take off. So I'm not going to wear them before I go through the x-ray thing. So I'm going to wear some kind of easy shoes and hold on to Bob. And after we go through the x-ray, or whatever they do, when they screen you, I'm going to sit down and put on my boots and just have my boots on the entire rest of the time. And then if we don't have a layover, if we don't have to switch planes, then I don't have to try and go really fast, which I may not be able to do, across an entire airport. So it's kind of exciting, but at the same time, it's like a weird kind of excitement, huh? It's like a new benchmark for me, though, because like several years ago, I don't know if you remember, but I was using a cane and stuff like that because of the damage to my ankle. And I wasn't able to walk very far even with the cane, and I've just been able to build up over the years, slowly build up what I can do. And, can't fix the ankle, but I can wear special boots and anyway, whatever. And I've been able to walk for longer distances, for longer amounts of time without having to stop is what it is. Because then I also have my arthritis. Anyway, this is getting to be too much. But I am nervous about people on the airplane, because, they've been showing in the news people, yelling and stuff like this on the planes and having fits and stuff. And I just want to not have to deal with that. So I'm just going to stay in my own little, Poor Bob, it's like when we were getting the tickets, I was like, I have this thing where I like to be at or in front of the wings because the engine noise drives me insane, I can't stand it. And so then we were picking seats, and you have to pay extra for those seats, and then some of them cost even more than the others, and it doesn't make sense, because you're looking at it and you're like, I don't understand why this one cost $10 than the one more than the one next to it, and that one costs $25 more. You know what I mean? It's like no rhyme or reason in my mind how the pricing works, but anyway. My husband has to put up with a lot. That's all I'm saying. And of course, we wanted to all sit next to each other, so. Well, I guess that's all I got for today. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.